Hi, let's keep reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Last time, we found out that Mr. Collins wants to marry Elizabeth. Ugh. But Elizabeth fancies a handsome young man named Mr. Wickham, who has some bad history with Mr. Darcy. Let's find out together. Chapter 16. The next day, the girls and Mr. Collins all go to a dinner party at their Aunt Mrs. Phillips' house. Elizabeth is so excited to get to know Mr. Wickham a bit more, though what she chiefly wished to hear she could not hope to be told: the history of his acquaintance with Mr. Darcy. They get talking, and he actually brings it up, though, and we get to hear all the juicy gossip about their past together. Are you excited? Because I'm really excited. So, it turns out Mr. Darcy and he were friends when they were little boys. I can't really imagine Mr. Darcy as a little boy, can you? He seems like he's always just been a grumpy old man. Anyway, Mr. Wickham didn't grow up with much money, and his father was the steward of Mr. Darcy's father. A steward is like a high-ranking servant who looks after the house when the master isn't at home. And Wickham says that Mr. Darcy's father liked him so much, and he is also the brother of Lady Catherine de Bourgh. Not only that, but Darcy's father had intended to leave Wickham some money in his will, but the young Darcy used a loophole in the will to keep the money for himself. How awful! I knew that Mr. Darcy was proud, but I never thought that he'd try to cheat someone out of their inheritance. And he's so rich already, and he's the nephew of Lady Catherine de Bourgh. He doesn't need the money. He's got everything. Anyway, Elizabeth agrees and says he deserves to be publicly disgraced. But Mr. Wickham says that he would never do such a thing because he still loves Darcy's father too much to tarnish his memory. Wow. Oh, he's so mature. I think it takes real courage not to tell anyone about someone who's hurt you so deeply. And Elizabeth thinks the same. She is absolutely smitten with him. That means head over heels in love. When they finally get back into the carriage and go home, the book says, Elizabeth went away with her head full of him. She could think of nothing but of Mr. Wickham and of what he had told her all the way home. I wonder what will happen next. I'm Seth Bentley from the Idol Tutor Studio. Join me next time and we'll read more together. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.